Did I remember to turn on my... Yes, I did. Excellent. Good morning. Uh... Oh. One sec, my activity feed is broken. Let me fix that. Oh, I forgot to launch this. There we go. Okay, good. I had to make sure I turned on VTS Pug. Good morning. Tungsten Wolves. The plush is coming out next week. The plush is already out. Like, you have 15 days to get it. Like, exclamation point plush. It's already out. You have 15 days to get it, and then you can't get it afterwards. So, now is the time. But also, how's it going? I hope y'all are having a lovely morning. I am going to be seed harvesting today. It's been a little bit since I've done it. Sorry, that's just my AU cord. AU core. The alternate universe core. De aux cord. But today we're going to be harvesting cilantro, dill, sunflower seeds, and one more carrot seeds. We're gonna be harvesting 4 different kinds of seeds today. It's quite a bit. 15 days to wait. No, Tungsten. It's live right now. Like, you don't have... It's not launching in 15 days. It is here now. You can buy it right now. But after 15 days, you can't buy it anymore. It's a limited time window to order the plush. And then it's gone forever. So order it now. Order it now before it's gone. I don't want anyone missing the date if they want to grab it, you know? But good morning. Thank you for the posture, breathe, hydrate, and earwiggle, myth, and Johnny. Oh gosh, I hit the camera. No! You're selling windows? Yes, I have changed professions. I'm now a window shopper. A window seller. Failed to have money for it? That's okay. No worries. Spend within your means, you know? Ugh. Little ear wiggles to warm up the face. I'll order 2, 1 to squish, 1 to keep pristine forever. I actually have it. 1 second. I was going to... where did I put it? Here she is. I will show y'all the plush right now, actually. Because I have it. I don't know if the camera will fully be able to pick this up, but like... Hi. Hello. The lighting is a little bright. It's so that you can see what my hands are doing, but look at her! Look at her! There she is! So cute! So cute! I'm very pleased with how the hair turned out. Honestly, it looks like the right shape, which I expected to be way harder than it actually was. Something that I wasn't sure was gonna be able to happen was, like, I wanted this little, like, lace sort of mesh around the plush. Like, all around as a skirt. I wasn't sure they were gonna be able to do that. Turns out they can. So, lore accurate. It has the little plush, but look at these little feeties. Ah! Ah! It's so cute. So adorable. I could just stare at it for hours. So cute. Look at the little bow. Oh, she's adorable. Ah! Streamer face reveal. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She's there. There's 2 of her. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Today we'll be harvesting seeds while the plush campaign is going. We're gonna chill and take it easy. I'll get the plush, but I need to pay rent. Absolutely fair, Yuxie. You do you. Why does it say ships January 6th? Because that is when it delivers. So the way Makeship works is that they've been doing this for years, where you order it and with the amount ordered they make, so they don't have a backlog. Instead, they see how many people would like to order it, and then they make it after the window closes and then ship it out. So it'll probably ship out January. So instead of it shipping out immediately once you order it, the campaign has to end first. It's kind of like a Kickstarter. I guess the easiest way to explain it is like it's Kickstarter, but for plushes instead. They're made to order. Thank you, Myth. That's a better way of putting it. Also, Shiny Ditto rules. Thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. I hope you're doing well. Let me take a little sip of water, and then we'll get to seed harvesting. Look at it. Look at it. Someone have been time travel so I can have it quicker. Well, so the trick is there have to be a minimum of 200 orders for it to be completed. If not, your money gets refunded, and nothing happens with the plush. So until 200 people order it, the plush does not exist. But you don't lose any money if it doesn't. If that doesn't happen, you get your money back. Like, look at these seeds. Oh my gosh. So the seeds I am harvesting take multiple rounds, if that makes sense. So they bloom in waves. So this is like the second wave of seeds I'm harvesting right now. But like, look at these. These are dill seeds. They smell really good. They smell like a spice. I don't know if dill seeds are a spice. You can probably try to eat them. Don't know how good they are for you. Johnny, I'll buy more plushes if I need to. I will. Thank you, Johnny. We have 2 weeks. 2 weeks to complete the campaign. So it does kind of look like mustard. But this is dill. And dill, I've realized, is really good for pollinators. Like, real good for pollinators. Like, look at how easily these seeds come off. And they're tiny. They are teeny tiny. I don't know if... Focus camera. There we go. But like, look at how tiny they are. They are teeny tiny seeds. And one of them grows into a dill plant. Like, that is pretty insane. No, they flew everywhere. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Is it mustard basically the source of everything we eat? I don't know if it is, but that might just be me. Also, like, look at what's left. It's a cute little, like, almost umbrella-looking stem. It's very adorable. Ah! Teeny tiny like you. I know. I know what I am. But, like, I'll show you all the dill seeds that I've collected so far. This was the first round of dill seeds. It doesn't look like much, but it is.
Do you see particularly more of certain insects that favor your crops? Yes. Maybe bugs you wouldn't see otherwise?
So what I see quite frequently is cabbage whites. And the reason I see that these butterflies is because they love kale and broccoli, that genre of plant. So sadly, whenever I see them, I try to shoo them away because they do lay little caterpillar eggs. And when they lay caterpillar eggs, the caterpillars eat all of my kale. So I have to get rid of them. I have to get rid of them. I feel bad. Cabbage whites are butterflies. They do leave caterpillars that just eat all of your kale, though. I had to get rid of a lot of them. Like, oh my gosh, look at how many dill seeds just from this. There's so many dill seeds. Good morning, Angelson. Caterpillars are voracious eaters. They love to eat your crops. Like, they really, really do. I don't know if there's like a pest control method for caterpillars because like they're bound to, like, bugs are bound to show up. You're never gonna not be without bugs. You need the bugs actually because a lot of them are pollinators. But the downside is like if they eat all your crops, I don't think there's a lot of you can do as far as I know. I'm not that advanced of a gardener, you know. You gonna observe them or gonna cook right away? These seeds, I'm probably gonna save them because seeds can last, I think, several years. It's pretty good. Look, almost looks like the baby's breath seeds. It does almost look like baby's breath, but the baby's breath seeds are way smaller, like way, way smaller. Like, I'll show you. The baby's breath is in a drawer. Here they are. I have multiple like containers. But this is baby's breath. So I'll show you a little bit of baby's breath. It's a mixture of like brown and black seeds. They're really small. They look like poppy seeds. They're very, very cool. But in compared to these, the dill seeds are much bigger, like maybe like 3 times the size and different shaped. Baby breath definitely looks like poppy seeds. So it's very cool. Careful don't breathe too hard and send them flying. Yeah, I have to close all the windows, and it smells delicious. Like, these smell like spices. I don't know if you can eat dill seeds, but they smell like coriander, kind of. But, like, my sense of smell is not that good, so maybe I'm smelling wrong, you know? Thank you, Johnny. Looks like the baby's breath he's harvested. Okay. If you had other bugs that could maybe keep those caterpillars and butterfly numbers in control, it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how to make bugs synergize with each other, if that makes sense. No idea how that works. Asgarum, thank you for the resub. Happy 49 months. Thank you. You could also just be smelling the coriander if you have that nearby. No, I don't have it nearby, so that's why I'm kind of like, this smells a bit like coriander. So this is not the only method to gather seeds. Some people get a paper bag, put these stalks into them, and just shake it. But I figured that's not as interesting as like seeing them come off and finding ways to harvest the seeds, you know? Look at that. We're not even done this branch. I have like 5 more of these. I planted 5 dill seeds and it gave me all of this. Like that is a huge amount of dill. Nature is beautiful. I love nature. Something strange happened this morning. I'll tell y'all in a sec. I just want to finish this particular one. Just glanced down at the streams tagging for the first time. Nervous, cute, soft artist is a heck of a summary. That really is my vibe, though. Is just like, I'm constantly nervous. I'm constantly quiet. My mods forced me to put like cute into my descriptions at one point, and I was like, okay, I guess, sure. Feels strange to put cute as a descriptor, but like, I guess. Ain't that big of a deal. That's a lot of dill. But yeah, this morning I woke up and I was anxious. It was a very strange feeling because I've felt this one before. I felt this type of anxiety before where it's just like, oh, the world's messed up. What am I gonna do, you know? Like how am I gonna make it? How are things going to work out? Like what's going on? How am I gonna find stability in the future, you know? Because with the way the job market is and art is and just housing and everything, just every climate everywhere, how am I going to make it work, you know? And strangely, I had a weird thought. The longevity dread. That's a great word for it, Johnny. I had that question where I was like the longevity dread. And I went, okay, I have a couple options. I can, because my mom and my siblings, they love to talk about the stock market. They are, and I'm thankful for that because they are constantly trying to stay aware of what's going
Honey, I
on.
love ya gold PLZ salutations plushie.
Thank you, Sir Delanoche. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. But yeah, hi Bloodass, welcome in. There's a spray you can make that keeps certain bugs away. I think it's peppermint extract that you mix water. Ooh, I'll have to try that next season because I'm not planting anything. I'm just harvesting right now. But yeah, the longevity dread kind of got to me this morning. And I had a couple strange thoughts where it was just like, okay, what can I do at this time? Like, how how will this work? And for some reason my brain chose to do something that I didn't really expect it to do, and it went the radical hope option. Also, check these out. Look at all these. This is where the seeds came from. They came off these sticks. But somehow my brain chose radical hope. And at first I was like, well, is that going to be helpful? You know, like just going, okay, not being scared of the future. And I was worried. I was like, am I making little? Am I avoiding my problems, you know, trying to figure out what's going on, what's going wrong? But I kind of just went, no, I think this is kind of just an opportunity for me to really think about what I want to do and how I can possibly do it. You know? This is a seedy establishment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Man. Because I'm building that streak back up. Let's see if I can get past 50 this time. Yeah, let's go.
I have everything faith you'll be okay in the long run. You're adaptive, wonderful, strong and smart. There's many ways to fight the dread and reassure yourself. You'll do wonderful, trust, girly.
Thank you, Johnny. There is a part of me that's just like, okay. There's a big part of me that's just like, ooh, let's just move out to the countryside, see if we can have an easier time there. And it's like, it will not be easier there. There will be different problems. No matter where I go, there will be hard things. That's just life. But I hope that I can continue to do art as my job. And my brain kind of thought of like, there's a moment in Avatar. I think it was Legend of Korra or something. And I haven't really watched Legend of Korra, but it was just something that stuck with me where it went, when we are at our lowest point, we are open to the most possibilities. And I think there's a lot of truth in that, you know? Time to scoop up this one. We are not even done like one branch. Like, we got a lot of branches to go through. Look at all those. Look at all those seeds. Oh my gosh, there's so much dill. True, when you're that low, there's nowhere to go but up. Yeah, true. See, well, I was gonna take today off, but now I gotta drive to work on more on more of the honey animation. How dare you be so inspiring? Oh, Dodo, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. There are so many things I want to do. And I want... Soon I will be able to I will have a little more free time. And I'm so excited for it. I don't know how long the free time will last, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm very much going to use it to... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get... Look at how much dill we have left. We have so much dill. We have so much dill to get. We are not even close to done. This is going to be a long seed stream. And this is just the dill, geez. But I don't want to... I don't want to just coast. I feel like people who just coast may not find long-term fulfillment, you know? But there is nothing really wrong with that. What might look like coasting in one person might be keeping things stable to another. So maybe that's something I gotta change with my perception, you know? Good, I like Dill streams. Good, because that's what we're doing right now. Something I've been telling myself as I worry how I'm going to accomplish the cross-country move, and that's the dishes still need to get done. Because even in all the chairs, there's always something to do. So I do the dishes, embrace the mundanity of consistency, necessity, and I accomplish a little. Keeps me moving. Yep. The main thing I am always worried about is, like, will I have enough to live in the future? You know? Everyone's worried about that. And here's the thing. I think unless you are like ultra wealthy, you are never not going to worry about that. You are almost always going to worry about that. The degree with which you worry will vary, you know? That's just life and how it happens. All this dill reminds me of the Nordic show that cooked this roasted chicken with creamy dill sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. But yeah, like the things that worry me now will probably worry me in the future. If I move forward in life just scared of what might happen, I'm not going to take any risks. And you need some risks to be happy, you know? Because if you don't make those decisions, the choices will happen anyways, you know? Like if you decide not to do anything and not change anything, the consequences of that will happen. And I would rather do things in life than just have things happen to me. I have many things I want to learn, and I'm so excited to learn them. Hi, Snail. Good morning. There's so much more to life than just making money. Making money does help, you know? Financial stability is so, so important to self-actualization in the current climate and community or society we live in, you know? But it's not everything. Morning, Zoomblue. Can't stay long today, so just seed harvesting. Thank you. You have a good one. I'm having fun with this. If you run, you take one step forward. If you fight, you take two. Mm-hmm. Shyly, if you remove the seeds onto a piece of paper, you might be able to pick up the paper in the shape of a V to funnel the seeds into the cup. That's a smart idea, actually. I should be doing that. You are correct, Galahad. See, this is why it's nice to do seed harvesting with multiple people. Because not only is it a bit more of a social activity, but sometimes the things that you were doing before can be done more effectively, and someone else can point that out to you. You're never going to do something right the first time. And that's okay. You can do something the first time, but you can do it right or better the second and third and fourth and fifth.
With all the planting and harvesting, honey is dual classing bar druid.
I'm spreading out my skills. Trying to grow. There we go. Morning, honey. How are you? First is up. Which one is this again? This is dill. Ugh. I've learned that away comfort is a thief. I've started to try new things and embrace the ideas of change. It's been uplifting for me. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna eat a little granola bar. That's my breakfast. Let me just make sure I don't get crumbs everywhere. There we go. This is my breakfast. Sorry, Vinay, there's no seed command. This is dill seed. This is what we are working on today. It is dill. I bit my lip already. First 2 bites. How'd your sister like the seeds, the baby's breath thing? Good memory. I didn't give it to her before. I didn't give it to her yet. I was saving it for her birthday. So it's a little bit of waiting for that one. Yeah, the main reason there's no command Lavene is because I'm doing multiple seeds today. We're gonna be harvesting dill, cilantro, sunflowers, and just one more. Carrots. Carrots. Sorry, I had to look behind me because it's behind me. I'm eating granola bar. Granola bar. I mentioned the plushy mushroom is amazing. That's cool. Got any hops or barley seeds? Not harvesting those. I don't have enough space to plant those. I want to try growing wheat. I've never tried growing wheat. Wheat and flax are ones that I really want to try. Oliver, thank you for the hydrate. I need it because this granola bar is dry. Getting ready to lose top of my toast personally. Are you a fan of blackberry jelly? Oh, yes. Yes. I love jellies. Good stuff. Also, make sure your plush shelf is sitting up properly. Thanks for the posture check and the breed. Jam's tricky to make. You gotta get the portions perfect or it can go really strangely. Jam's pretty easy. I don't know. I've had it easy there. But yeah, jams are not too difficult. A lot of the times I
Honey,
just...
have you heard Still Love You by Two Lips? Honestly, it's a song I prefer listening the covers to.
Really? I haven't heard it, no. I've never heard of Two Lips. Oh, tulips! I understand the pun now. Okay. Downside is, this is a post-it note. I just realized it sticks and it's gonna bounce everything. Hello, Penny Goblin. Welcome on in. I look like this because there is a plush campaign of me going on right now. Exclamation point plush. You have 15 days to grab the plush. I will remind y'all many times because
Honey
some
is
people
the
just
sweetest
hop in and
jelly
don't know.
bean you can now own.
Thank you. You may indeed. The plush is only going to be available for the next 2 weeks, so grab it while it's there. They are made to order, so there's no limited quantity, just a limited order number. You look flush with plush. Thank you. Thank you very much. I broke Goblin, but look cute. No worries. All good. My fingers are gonna smell like dill seeds. They are going to smell. It's a good smell at the very least. It's not like horrid. It is a very strong smell though. There's no limited quantity, just limited time with which to place your order. Yep, exactly. Your plush to make a fine addition to my Mrs. collection. Ooh, thank you, Fubla. Thank you very much. To keep unwanted caterpillars off your
I
crop,
bought a
a
bag of
net might be best.
birdseed almost 2 months ago. Anyone know how long it takes for the bird to grow?
These are the jokes I will be telling my nephew once he's old enough to understand puns. I think it'll be very fun to whip these out at a dinner party with him. But are these ready to ship the plush? They are made to order, so they'll be ready to order in 14 days, meaning that they are ready to order now, but they will not ship until January because they have to be made. They are not made already. They're going to see how many people are going to buy it, and then they make it. I've done a makeshift campaign before 2 years ago, and it was very good. Like they are very reputable. I very much trust them with deliveries and making plushies happen. Here we are. Oh, my music paused.
ACK. Spooky haunted goblin plushie.
Mm.
Yeets honey like a football.
You can throw me. See how far you can throw me. See what happens. Eli, is Makeship impacted by the tariffs? Do I have to pay 50% premium only for my plush underscore goblin? No, so Makeship is eating the tariffs. So the price does not change. It's just the tariffs are not affecting Makeship because Makeship is like, okay, well, we'll cover it. Yeah, so that's the other thing is like if I went with a different plush company, there's no guarantee they wouldn't be hit with the tariffs and push that onto the customer. Makeship doesn't do that. They're very much like, yeah, we will eat the tariffs, so yeah. She got wings, does she fly or fall with style? She glides. She can fly if you throw her. See what happens. There we go. Eat the terrace like we eat the rich. Mm-hmm. 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 Just pull the seeds off. Get out there. That's 2. We have 5 more. 5 more of the dill.
What did one volcano say to the other? I lava you.
Very nice. Very nice. What are these seeds? These are dill seeds. So my dill plant got pollinated, and so it is giving off a lot of seeds. So don't worry, we're gonna be doing this for a while. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. I'm very riled up at work today because I remembered out of nowhere how much I loathe Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 15, and the horrible writer-director that is Tetsuya Nomura. I'm back on my book. I'm angry and I have no one to blame but myself, yet I choose to blame Nomura anyway. I see, kind of. I don't know what Nomura has done, because I haven't played either of those games, but, I wonder what it is to gain Jasper's ire, because Jasper's pretty chill. Still Space, this will be the first plushie that I've ordered for myself, joining the Joe Cat Goblin Rogue that was gifted to me. Oh, I love that Joe Cat plushie. Very, very cute. And I wanna feel something again. Spent all of Thursday collecting seeds. Ooh. I think I collected around 4,000 seeds of different plants. Nice. That's a lot of seeds. Jeez. With Final Fantasy 15 wasn't that bad. It was almost a musical. What? It was almost a musical? Have there been musical games before, actually? Like, specific, like, not just games with music as a mechanic, but like musicals. Kingdom Hearts has the most mind-numbing writing imaginable. Whatever those writers were on at the time, I want some. Really? Is that good? Because I have never played Kingdom Hearts, but there is a big fan base for it. I have never played it, though. Huh. Kingdom... Because I'm trying to remember, because
What do
Kingdom
you
Hearts is
call a
the game
dog
with
who
Elsa,
performs
right?
magic tricks? / Abracadabrador.
A Labracadabrador. You know, I don't see a lot of labs around anymore. They're definitely still there, but weirdly enough, dogs I see more often now are like greyhounds and whippets, and I think part of it is like Jenna Marbles may have popularized the breed, like not intentionally, just like she liked them, and people like Jenna Marbles. So hope Jenna Marbles is doing all right. Hope she's having a good time. She seemed pretty chill. John, it's a lot to remember and keep track of. Like, yes, it is the game with Elsa and many other Disney and Final Fantasy original characters. Amazing that Disney did that. I don't understand it. But, like, I guess it works. Someone had an idea and I guess pitched it to Disney and was like, what if I did this? And Disney was like, you know what? We're in. You can do this. So, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Yeah, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I'm just harvesting some dill seeds right now. There are many dill seeds to harvest. This is only one of 4 more branches. There's a lot to do here, so maybe I'll do the fast way of, like, twisting this. I want to learn how to weave. I want to learn how to weave. I feel like that would be a
2
really fun thing
windmills
to
are
learn.
standing in a field. The first fan asks the second, what's your favorite music? The other replies, I'm a big metal fan.
I give y'all basically unlimited power and use it to make puns. I would expect nothing less from y'all. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, one of the seeds got away. There we are. Yeah, this is probably not the messiest way I could have done it here. All right, we're going back to the individuals. It's a miracle they even let Sora keep the Mickey Mouse keychain on his Keyblade in Smash Bros. Rather than, like, making it a crown. Yeah. Yeah. Something I want to learn is I want to learn how to make a video game. Now, here's the tricky part. I know that making a video game takes many people. Just like with animation and short films, it's not a one-person thing, and it should not be expected to be a one-person thing. You know? It is so tricky and so hard to make video games and art, but a lot of the times
When
people
I
kind of
was young,
expect it to be
I
made by an
wanted to
indie
be a
studio.
dolphin, but as I got older, my sense of purpose faded away.
How dare you? How dare you? Very goblin-like behavior. Gathering seeds? Collecting things? Yes. Yes, I agree. Cave story was made by a guy? There's a cave story? What's cave story? I've never heard of that one. I'm a fool, so naive. Guess I should have known you don't
I
love
wish I was as punny as the
me.
rest of chat.
Oh, you don't love me. Punny. It's not difficult. Takes just a little practice and imagination. Should we put you down so we can gather seeds? No. I want to be held. Let me be held. Because honestly, I need a hug. And this is the closest I'm gonna get. Youngsters these days not knowing about Cave Story. What's Cave Story? Told my wife she should embrace her mistakes, so she gave me a hug. Oh no! That's a good joke, but also what? What? Video games do be hard thing. For every Undertale or Symphony of the Night, there's at least 10 Mighty Number 9s. What is it? I've heard people say that before, but I don't know what a Mighty Number 9 is. Like, is it just like a failed game or something? We need to put you in a kangaroo sling. Like a little baby sling? One that goes across, like the body? I'm just getting rid of the extra twigs.
Why do paladins wear chainmail? Because it's
Why?
holy armor.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh, there's so many. It was like a Mega Man knockoff? Oh, okay. Sable, it was a spiritual successor to Mega Man, but it didn't take well for some reasons. Some reasons? Oh my gosh, I'm learning. I'm learning stuff about games. Big Will, that kind of hurt my feelings. Oh no, what hurt your feelings? You okay? Oh right, with what your girlfriend said, embracing mistakes. It's just like that would hurt feelings. Jeez. But also, it's just like there is a ray of hope where she loves you too. So
This silly fella wanted uppies and we could not deny giving uppies. Just look at how cute and squishy they are.
Aaron Hansen got his face in Mighty Number 9 and Shovel Knight. Like he did a voice for it or something? Any of y'all heard of one shot? What is one shot? Like I know there are game one shots, like D&D one shots, but no. But Red Impact, these are dill seeds. We are harvesting dill seeds right now. And later we're gonna harvest the other seeds I have, which is cilantro, sunflower, and carrots. Red Impact, thank you for the earwiggles. I am so excited for the future. Not really for any reason in particular. I'm excited to have things to work on, you know? I'm excited to make
I
art.
submitted almost a dozen jokes to a dad joke competition hoping at least one would qualify. No pun intended.
Is this it? Is this my life now? Puns? Puns? You split piano by ear, but now I use my hand. I'm gonna harvest my seeds. where the entire premise is that you have one shot to save the world. Oh, that's the game. Okay. It's just like desperate measures kind of thing. I think Chad is just secretly a huge collective of father hive mind creatures. They might just be like papas. Y'all may not be papas in real life, but spiritually, y'all are papas, the fun dads. The ones that do puns, but also take you to soccer and make you dinner.
What forest animal helps the druid get that nice green color for their robe? A dire wolf.
This is my life. This is just what it is. This is what it be. Ah! You gave chat the power of speech. You dang right we're gonna use this for dad jokes. I see what happened. There are only so many dad jokes, right? Right? There can't be that many dad jokes. That deserves to be made into a D&D character all its own. A dad that tells puns? I mean, yes, it could be fun. Would it be fun to roleplay? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, next one. Still Dill. We're still at
Why do
Dill.
bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, you got me there. You got it. Just looked up 101 D&D dad jokes. Oh gosh. You could actually play a dad. You could actually just play a dad telling dad jokes constantly. Oh my gosh. Blast cope. I am trying to cope. Okay, get my voice message out. Y'all camping the redeem. They really are. And it's all for dad jokes. Ah! Y'all are funny.
Hi, I'm
Dad and
trying
D&D,
to
that sounds like a
cope.
death
I'm
flag.
dad.
Ah! Ah! Create a bar that says dad jokes instead of playing music. Oh. Oh, you could spread so much pain with that one. Oh no. Actually, wait a minute. What if someone played a character where they grew up without a father, but they heard that there's a thing called dad jokes, so his humor is entirely comprised of dad jokes? He's like, this is a joke that my father would have made if I had one. Could be fun. I'm working on getting into a game dev. Stardew Valley was made by one guy. I don't know if I could do it. Genuinely, I have no idea. Here's the thing. A lot of the times when people are like, this was made by an indie dev of a team of like 3 people, it's like, well,
It could be worse, honey. We could use this power for nefarious purposes. Also, want to hear a dirty joke? A white horse fell in the mud.
that's true. Could be way worse. Could be way worse. You know what? True. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes. A lot of the times when people are like, this was made by a small indie dev team, and it's like, okay, but the indie dev team, such as Team Cherry, had the funds, also contractors, and they had enough money to be able to make a good product, you know? My problem with Final Fantasy 15 we mentioned a bit ago. The spoilers, by the way, is the story happens off screen. You fade to black and everything happens while you're gone. Oh, yeah, that's not great. The open world ends in a couple hours, and speed runs to the ending in a disjointed mess unless you buy multiple DLCs and watch the movie in a series. Oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds like a pain. That sounds like homework. A video game should not be homework.
Singing quietly has never been my forte.
Ah, I didn't realize that was a joke. How dare you? I didn't see that one coming. When an old man genuinely laughs at their dad joke and answers in kind, they found their new father figure. That would be so much fun to play. Maybe their goal is to travel the countryside to collect dad jokes. Maybe if they collect enough dad jokes, they'll be able to find their papa. There's so many sticks. Oh gosh. There's so many. We're not even through the dill. There's so much dill seeds now. This doesn't look like a lot, but it is. Welcome in, Lady Spookums. How's it going?
I make dad jokes, but I'm not a real dad. That makes me a faux pas.
Okay, alright. Alright. You got me there. You gonna use that dill for anything particular? So what I'll probably do is I got this from the library. Because my local library has a seed library. So do check your libraries to see if they have that. And they have a little thing on the little packets they give you where it's like, yeah, this is from a local seed company. If you get seeds, feel free to bring them back. You know, it's the honor system. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I'm gathering these seeds, so I'll give a big portion of them back because I don't need this much dill. But yeah, it'll be fun. Dill seed smells great. Is it a spice, Lady Spookums? Because it smells kind of like a spice, and I don't know what spice it is. It's kind of a big dill.
What is a cleric's favorite hot drink? Diviny tea.
I can tell that if I leave this TTS on, it will just be jokes like this. Have you heard of dill pickles, honey? I've heard of dill pickles. Yes. You don't use the seeds for that though, right? Ellie, this stream's super comfy today. I really appreciate the vibes. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. So many seeds. So many seeds. Like, I could do this by myself, but, like, it's more fun to just chill, take it easy on Saturday morning, look at some seeds.
So, I was traveling overseas one time, and on the plane, all the food they had was just pickled this or that. So I'm sat there asking, what's the deal with airline food?
A2 myth. A2. I see. I see. Okay. Alright. It's infected the mods. The puns have infected the mods. You can use dill to make dill-infused sourdough. Really? Like dill or the seeds? Because, like, I have both. Sometimes, Jedi, I have to take a moment to compose myself. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. I'll lose it. Did I put that in the right pile? Ugh. The inside of my mouth hurts because I bit the inside of my mouth eating that granola bar. Why am I like this? Honey, I'll deal with you later. I'll kill you. In Minecraft.
You think
and
the
then you'll
puns got
come
to
back.
the mods? No, 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 no. The mods were patient zero the entire time.
I'm barely halfway into the dill. We're gonna take a break from the dill. We're not gonna do the dill all at once. I'm doing something else. I'll do the other seeds. I still have 3 more stems of dill. We're switching it up. We're switching it up. Look at that. Look at all those. You may not think this is a lot. It is a lot of dill. This is so much dill. Originally, this came from 5 stems of dill. That's so much dill. All right.
Well, guess what, honey? It
What?
looks like you'll just have to deal with our shenanigans.
Getting the sunflower seeds. Getting the sunflower seeds. The dill puns are getting to me. Ah! Sunflowers. Okay. We have sunflowers now. Do I have a container for them? Great question. Honey, do you have a container for them? Yes, I do. Okay, good. I just have I have a drawer full of just like jars. I just like jars. I think they're neat. They can hold stuff. They can hold stuff like pens and good stuff. But sunflower time. Look at them. They are fully dried out, wilted, and some of them have seeds. Not all of them. So we're gonna find out which ones do and which ones don't.
Sounds like a dill issue to me, honey.
Look, I'm getting the petals off. Look at them. Look at all these petals that are coming off. I love sunflowers. They smell beautiful. Legitimately, they smell actually really, really good. Even when dried like this. It's great. I can make a little potpourri with it, I think. Or something. Where are my scissors? They're there. Give me the scissors. So cute. I want to squeeze your cheeks. You can, unattested. Don't let this model fool you. You can actually buy this plushie right now. Exclamation point plush, and you can get a makeshift plush, but only for the next 2 weeks. But like, check this out. Oh, it smells so good. You know what? I'm gonna put the petals in here and make a little good smelling.
I heard that you have a mod that likes puns, but that's just a meat.
I've always wondered what harvesting sunflower seeds looks like. So harvesting sunflower seeds is really neat. I actually didn't know what it was like either, but see, this one doesn't have any seeds. So this one, even if it got pollinated, it just didn't make the seeds here. So, excuse me. It smells delicious though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this in a little jar, and it's just going to smell good. I'm going to like make a little potpourri bag with it or something. I'll put the seeds in this one. Like, I'm not kidding. I just have a drawer full of glass jars behind me, always. But this one, if I'm not mistaken, does have some seeds. Not a whole lot. Let's see. You can kind of see it pulling apart. There's no seeds in this one, it seems.
It's appropriate you grow sunflowers. Your personality is beautiful and shines brighter than the sun with the smiles it brings. You are also more majestic and gorgeous than a field of blooming flowers.
Thank you. Here we go. This. What the heck, Jedi? Thank you. So you will probably be able to see this a little bit, but there are some sunflower seeds right here. There you go. There's a sunflower seed. That's one. There's really not a lot. The sunflower seeds were not in ideal conditions, unfortunately. They needed way more sunlight and I think different type of soil than what I had. So we're only gonna be able to grab like a couple of them, I think. So there's one. One sunflower seed, baby. Right in the corner there. But welcome on in, Raiders. Nitro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are gathering...
Why do you never hear pterodactyls go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Honey. I am currently a plush because you can get a plush of me for the next 14 days on Makeshift's site. So exclamation point plush and you will find it. But like this one has a lot of sunflower seeds. Like look at this. These are all sunflower seeds in here. Sorry, you can't really see very well. There we go. You can see them here. Ta-da! Sunflower seeds. There are many a seed. And I'm just gonna put these into a jar. These ones are little miniature sunflowers. They're not huge sunflowers. They're supposed to be mini ones. This one has a lot of them, actually. They're so small. Yeah, they're teeny. Seeds are absolutely
Did you guys
tiny.
hear about the magic skillet? It's made of cast iron.
Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm coping. 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 There we go. Now you can see them much clearer. See? They're all in there. That is what sunflower seeds look like. And that's how you harvest them. There's probably a more efficient way to do it, but I'm just doing the best I can with what I've got. Is that a sunflower? It looks nothing like the sunflower I have. These ones are dried and old. Like, I very specifically let them dry out a little bit so it's easier to harvest rather than having them be wet. Geez, there's a lot more than I thought in here. Like, look at that. Look at all those sunflower seeds. Many more than I thought. I don't think you can eat these ones, but maybe you can.
Oh, I can feel and hear your silent rage, honey.
Is it that apparent? Am I that bad at disguising my anger? Shame. For shame, I thought I was better than this. I am apparently very flappable. But yeah. I love sunflowers. One of the things that my friends used to do is they would call me a sunflower. Like, they said I would like a sunflower because when the sun went down, I would go to sleep as well. That's pretty much what happens. So, sunflowers, if you don't know, follow the sun in the sky. Whoop. My bad. Check it out. We got some sunflower seeds.
Your
and there's
rage
more to
isn't
come.
apparent, but our jokes are.
They are dad jokes. They are dad jokes. I'm just basically what I'm doing is I am shaking them out of their petals, or I guess where the pollinators would go, because that's how the seeds reproduce. Is you get pollinators, and then in the head of the flowers, these seeds grow. What are these seeds for? They seem too small to eat. This is just to harvest. So I planted a garden because I'm testing out my ideal growing conditions for where I live. And so I planted carrots, cilantro, dill, sunflowers. I planted some corn salad. That didn't grow well. I don't think I used the right kind of soil. But turned out pretty good. Not the best. I don't think there's enough sun in some sections of where I'm growing it.
Arnold
but,
Schwarzenegger
okay.
once had a role in the Shakespearean play Julius Caesar, but the director kept getting a character's name wrong. Eventually Arnold got sick of it and said it's not A2 more.
It's not A2 more. I think that joke is too smart for my brain. I'm trying to think and try to understand it. Look at these seeds. Seeds. That does look relaxing to collect seeds. Yeah, Nitro, it absolutely is. Also, sorry I did not, if I did not greet you properly. I got distracted by what was in my hand. Not A2. A2 Brutus. A2 more. It's not A2 more. Oh! I see. I see. Okay, I get it. I get it now.
Have you heard about the spell Arcane Mark? It summons a very confused level 1 wizard named Mark.
Ah! Anyways, thank you for the raid, Nitro. I hope The Last of Us was fun. How was your stream? The seeds look a bit light. Are these white seed flowers? These are miniature sunflowers. So they're meant to be small. They only grow about 3 to 4 feet tall. And they're meant for like smaller gardens, not so big ones. Because I do not have a big enough garden to really do really complex stuff. So that's why I'm testing it right now. Look at these sunflower seeds. They're pretty. Is seed gathering relaxing? I think it can be, but I don't know if I would consider it. It's more of a tedious task that you just do, and that can be relaxing.
Since I only get 5 of these a stream, I'll only give you 4 dad jokes and use the last one to say I love your chill art and chatting streams and think only you would somehow have an even more chill steam by harvesting seeds.
Thank you, sweet Anya. So I did up the amount. It's 10 now. It should be 10. But thank you. Mainly because the first stream, everyone always goes ham with it, so I'd make the limit really small. But thank you, sweet Anya. It's very kind of you. There we go. Oh, flowers smell so good, especially when they're dried like this. I am gonna get rid of the stem here. Let's see, are there any seeds in here? No, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna peel this off. Oh, wait, there is a seed. Dang. Some of it got pollinated. Okay, never mind. Let me... I guess I have to double check now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's a seed. Dang. Look at that. A little seed. I didn't see that. So it looks like some of it got pollinated and not the full thing. Okay. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Harvesting sunflower seeds is a messy business. Yep, there are absolutely seeds. You can see them. Like, those are seeds. Oh my gosh. Had fun on The Last of Us. I'm currently playing on grounded mode, the hardest difficulty, and I'm currently at 129. Dang, okay. I haven't played The Last of Us, and I know it's a TV show now, yeah? So. That's pretty cool. Yep. There's a couple seeds here. Harvesting seeds can be a messy business. And the other thing is, I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing this that I am not doing. It's caught up. Oh, it's caught up with part 2. Oh, dang. Okay. Mr. Vaporous. Hi, honey. You're short. I am indeed. I am short because I have a plush campaign right now. You have 14 days to get a plushie if you want it. It is pinned to the top of chat or
In that
!plush.
case, why did the Dro become a comedian? For the lolth.
For the loth. I don't know enough about D&D gods. But I understand that that was a D&D joke. I see what was happening there. I still need to see the show, but the game still holds up to this day. Oh, good! That's always nice to hear. It's nice to hear that, like, a piece of media is held up over time. Because, like, so often, a lot of things don't. But to hear that something did hold up is actually quite a relief. Oh my gosh, there's so many seeds. Oh gosh, they were all at the corners. I didn't see them. Wanted to hold your hand, but I can't. Wanted to be your man back then. You know I fell for you, but you just broke my heart in two. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay. Oop. Okay. This is just a messy process. Let me scooch myself over so you can see a bit better. Princess Bride is really good. It feels very timeless, absolutely. Girl, I hope you understand. I want see like it's. Oh, I dropped it. No, but it's really cool to see how it comes out of. Come on, there we go. It comes out of the little stem that sticks out like this, almost like a little kernel
I'm
hiding
not your dad,
inside.
and this
It's
isn't a
cool.
joke, but I'd like to say that I'm genuinely proud of you and how far
No,
you've come as a streamer.
thank you, boisterous. That's very kind of you. I am. It's so strange because I feel like I've been playing catch up just in general. And it's not really anyone's fault. But I feel like I'm always trying to do my best to make sure I'm keeping up with everyone's expectations. And these expectations are not ones y'all place on me, but ones that I impose upon myself and feel pressured because of social media. And so it is really nice to hear that y'all are really happy with what I'm doing. Even if I think it's just like a chill little fun seed harvesting stream, I'm glad y'all like it. Thank you. You know, it's a good piece of media when you openly are reacting to it, like screaming and laughing to it. It's good. Princess Bride is very good. I like Princess Bride. I actually have it on DVD. Girl, I hope you understand. I wanted to hold your hand, but I can't. Wanted to be your man back then. And you knew that we belonged. You were home, you wrote your songs. Now you're dead to me. Effectively remove yourself outside my dreams. There we go. Found a couple. The trifecta: hydrate, breathe, posture check. Yes. All of the self care redeems. Little water bottle. Funny number percent fun. It really. Hey DJ, I'm doing good. I'm just harvesting seeds, taking it nice and easy, and trying to be gentle with myself. I think it's really important. Being gentle with yourself is something
I
that.
came, I seed, I conquered.
Congratulations, Shamet. You came, you seed, you conquered. You did it. But yeah, doing pretty good, DJ. The Princess Bride is an awesome movie to watch. Seeds, nice. Yeah. I like the Princess Bride movies. They are extreme, not the Princess Bride movies, as if there's multiples. I like the Princess Bride movie. It's very good. It is a very cool series, not series, movies. I'm so used to seeing something as a series because everything feels like it's a series now. Nothing is ever like an individual movie anymore, which is why I really like one-off movies. Like Sinners was extremely good. I really like Sinners. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I gotta start putting the petals into another jar because they smell great. Like this smells great. I'll probably keep it because I like the smell of sunflowers, especially dried. I was not expecting them to smell so delicious. Like it's a really sweet, perfumey scent. There we are. This is only one sunflower. I brought over so many sunflowers. Oh my gosh. Uh, this one too. Okay. This one doesn't look like they're seeds, but neither did the other ones, so we'll see. Okay. No, it doesn't look like this one got pollinated enough to really be enough to have seeds. Okay, so we're just gonna rip these out. Rip these out, and it's gonna be potpourri. Cause it smells really good. Everything's wrapped up in that movie. Mm-hmm. In Sinners, it was great. I want Honey to read the Princess Bride book to us, but Purple App won't allow. Yeah, no. I would love to read y'all stories, but genuinely, a lot of the Purple App won't allow me, so I will get DMCA'd. Which sucks. Like, you can't even read stories. You have to find particular stories, which is why people, like, read old fan fiction they used to write. Stuff like that. Alright, there's one. There we go. You probably read The Hobbit. Could you read The Hobbit? I don't know. I feel like that, like, whatever studio owns The Hobbit currently will just get me. Oh my gosh, there's so many seeds. There's so many seeds in here. Look at them. Ray Eric, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months. Yeah, honey, hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I am in a very interesting headspace where, like, I was feeling very hopeless this morning.
I need to stop hanging around with pessimistic horses. Naysayers never add anything to the conversation.
Ah! I have been suffering the puns of chat this entire morning. But, yeah. I'm doing good. So far, Steve. Hi, Zooch. How's it going? But yeah, we're doing sunflower seeds right now. Like, oh my gosh, there's so many seeds in this I was not expecting to find. So here we are. I'm not even like a third through that flower. Look at this. So this is what they look like. They have the little flower, focus please. They have the little pollen nubs at the top. Focus. They have little pollen nubs at the top. And then inside are the seeds here. So you can see the pollen nubs coming off, and then what's left is the bottom with the seeds hidden inside. So there's like a couple parts there.
What do you call a goblin with an injured leg? A hoblin goblin.
Ah! I'm in dad pun hell. This is my torture. This is my punishment. I give y'all speech. Not even free speech. It's just speech. I give y'all the ability to speak. And then it just turns into pun hell. Oh my gosh, look how many sunflower seeds there are here, though. There's so many. You can see them. Are you getting seeds to plant more? Yeah. I'm sort of learning what my garden can grow. Because everyone's garden works different. You will not be able to grow everything in one garden, especially depending on what your the climate is, like what kind of weather, what kind of soil. There's so many aspects to keep in mind. So I'm testing out my garden and seeing if it is a good location for certain plants. So I tried to plant a fairly diverse amount of plants that I like and would probably eat and enjoy watching grow. And what we ended up with is some sunflowers that grew pretty okay. Not great, but they grew. We ended up with a lot of kale, a lot of dill, and a lot of cilantro. So, we're harvesting the seeds now. Oh my gosh, there's so many. We've got this much so far of sunflower seeds, and there's more to come. Oh, there's so many. We're too punny for our own good. You really are. You are. One of the stories I recall very well from the behind the scenes of Book of Princess Bride is they had to use a dummy for some scenes with Miracle Max, because Billy Crystal would go off script and improv for literally every take, and Carrie Ellis, an actor who's supposed to be mostly dead, couldn't stop laughing. Yep, I remember that. That was funny. It's nice when people have fun when they're making stuff they're creating. Art works best as a collaborative piece in many cases. Some cases alone works good too, but when you work together, you can really make beautiful things. And I feel like I've been working alone for a very long time. To the point where it's like it's a habit and it's hard to let people in. So I'm trying to get better and break out of that. Some of these are not too solid enough. Some of them are too soft, so I'm trying to find the most solid ones to plant. There we go. So many seats.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field.
Please. Please. There's so many buds. There's so many buds. Hi, Gear Short. How's it going? Had a weird dream last night that I went to bed with a fridge that was full of all the soda my family drinks and woke up and the soda shelf was empty and we had no overstock to replace it for some reason. I was tired from a late night irritable and had no caffeine in me. That is rough. I can't remember. I think I had a dream last night where I was like in South Park. I dreamt that like the versions of the kids from South Park I was hanging out with were really mean for some reason. I don't know why they were like that. I mean, I guess some of them are kind of mean. But it was really weird being in the South Park universe, but everyone would look like flesh instead of cutouts. Hey, Jeff, good morning. How's it going?
What do you call a slumbering Scandinavian? A Norwegian.
Jeff, this is what I've had to suffer. This is what I have been suffering through this entire morning. It never stops. When will it end? I have to get out of here. You're free, Jeff. You can do what you want. You're free to come and go as you please. Me? This is my house. I live here. Okay. We're almost done with this little bundle of sunflowers. Okay. Just a couple more.
I love this plush so much. I shall call it Punny Goblin.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I worked hard on the design. Okay, we'll keep this here. Just a couple more seeds. Up there. Okay. Nope, this one is a seed. Ah! Sorry, I'm screaming because this is all I can do right now. Smells great though. Like, this smells delightful. Like the smell of flowers, but dried and nice. Okay, and we keep going. Get out of there. Get the seeds out of there.
No jokes. No puns. Just love for the adorable goblin.
We have... What have we harvested so far? We've harvested dill, and now we're doing sunflowers. We have cilantro to do later, and we got carrot seeds to do later. So we're harvesting quite a bit of things. Oh my gosh, you can see how well can you see this? Come on, camera. Yeah, you can see all the seeds there, the little butts of the sunflower seeds there. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Like, look at that. Look, they just pop out. There's so many seeds. Okay. We ball. We forget it. We ball. We do it. We're doing it. Look at it. Oh, it smells so delightful though. I can't be that upset when it smells this good. This is how many sunflower seeds we've got. We're getting there. Whoa.
Did you
Since I
hear
missed the
about
beginning
the
of...
goblin that got his left arm and left leg cut off? Well, now he's alright.
Ah! Also, Arm Sergeant, today we are just harvesting, this is sunflower seeds. We are not harvesting them to eat, we are just harvesting them to replant. They're not really big enough to eat anyways, and that's okay. There's so many! This is one sunflower. Nature is bountiful and beautiful, and I want to learn more about it. Genuinely, I would love to learn about farming. Not like agricultural farming, but like farming for survival, because I feel like that's a skill that would be extremely cool and useful to learn. There's a lot of AJR in this playlist.
I saw a great deal on bisections yesterday. Everything was half off.
Ah! It's fine, it's fine. I'm tearing apart the sunflower. I'm tearing it apart. I'm putting my rage and energy into harvesting, pulling this out. You've done this to me. Alright, I thought there was nothing left. Jeff, not you too! No! No! Those puns make me want to commit violence. I'm committing violence against this flower, but I'm using it in a productive and healthy manner. I'm so excited for after stream, actually. Because I'm back into raking. I took this week off because I had a lot of stuff happen. Like, for example, my sibling is in the hospital right now. I just had a miniature, like a very small procedure. I'm fine.
How do you measure the quality of my puns? A seismograph.
Some of these have to be read to be understood. Best friend's PS account is Bubblegums, so he made it when he was 12, so I cut him some slack. We have weird usernames for all their stuff. Botanical violence! Jeff, you must leave me behind. I'm done for. Jeff, no. No. Jeff, no. Not you too. Look at how many seeds there are. You can see them. There's so many. Ah. And now I must bear the violence that is puns. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's so many seeds.
She's going to revoke our power at some point. Lol.
At some point, I will, but my hands are covered in petals. I don't want to lose the progress here. There's so many seeds. This is great. Like, look at that. I just gotta breathe through it. Jeff, treat me like that horse in the swamp. That one movie that traumatized kids. Yeah, what is it? Ajax? Arterix or something like that? No. What's that horse name? Yeah, the one from Neverending Story. That one. Neverending Story. Yeah, Artax. That's what it was. Artax. Artax, no! The horse got depression and died! No! That really is what happened. I'm studying homesteading as a hobby. I think that would be really fun. I would love to have like a homesteading course. Because here's the thing, like, it's not really that good of an idea to just exist off of homesteading because it's not really possible. You need a community. But learning how to be a little self-sufficient is never a bad idea. There we go. It sounds so sad. It is sad. The horse gets depression and dies. Here's the thing, though. I watched that movie as an adult. Not as a kid. So for me, I was like, I'm so sorry. This being my first exposure to it, it's really funny. I'm so sorry. I'm sure as a child it is extremely traumatizing. As an adult, I'm like, this is... Because I was warned of the scene ahead of time. My friend was like, it's so sad. Everyone cried about it. And I was like, this is the funniest thing ever. I'm so sorry. I didn't laugh or anything. Because my friend was
I just found
watching
a penny
it.
in my dryer's lint trap, and I can't figure out where it came from. But that's okay, I love it when the world just makes sense.
Why? Kind of thought the same thing when I watched it a while ago. Yeah, it's... Like, here's the thing. Something can affect people a lot, and just because it doesn't affect me doesn't mean I'm gonna be rude about it, you know? I'm not gonna be like, oh, you cried at this. It's like, no. Like, I cry at music in action fights. Like, the swelling of the music is what makes me cry. I cry at weird things. I'm not gonna be like, ooh, the horse, I'm making fun of you because you got sad that a horse died. It's like, no, that's rude. Why would I do that? It just didn't affect me the same way as you. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Stares intensely. The horse deserved it. What? See, now that's the cruel one. The Neverending Story is a fun little movie. It's definitely one where I'll just like, I would watch it, but I would watch it in the background because it just has that sound quality to it, where it's like the recording device is one of those old ones where the sound is like warmer. I like it. Everything nowadays, the audio is mixed weird. I don't like it. There's so many seeds. There's so many seeds. Why have I done
What
this
did
to
the
myself?
sunflower say when it heard these puns? Stop pawing my leg.
I see. I see! Crying break, everyone. Take 5. Everybody cry. Get it out of your system. Chill. Then we take it easy. So many seeds. Okay, I think that's pretty good. A lot of these aren't solid enough. Nope, that one's solid enough. Okay. Some of the seeds are like too soft, so they're probably not going to survive if I plant them, but the harder ones will probably be fine. I don't actually know if that's true, but like, that's kind of how it feels. So I'm just going off vibes right now. Okay. Never-ending seeds. No kidding. We are 1 flower in. This is the one with the most seeds, I think. Like, genuinely, you can still see the seeds in there. Come on. Come on. There we go. You can see the seeds in there. See? That's a seed. Those are seeds. Like, that's what we're dealing with here. There's so many. Oh gosh. It's a
I
lot of
wanted to be a
seeds.
gardener, but I couldn't see myself doing it long term.
Follow your dreams. Be a gardener. Tell those awful puns. It's fine. I'll cope. I'll live with it. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna lose it at this rate. I cried in public watching on a ferry trip watching Adam Sandler's Click. Listen, media hits everyone different. Something that someone might consider awful or like bad, someone else might be moved in a different way. For example, I watched The Quiet Place and went, "Wow, I am moved to laughter at The Quiet Place." And which is not what I was expecting, because a lot of people, when I heard about it, were like, "Oh, it's amazing. It's so good." And I went, a lot of the internal logic doesn't make sense in this world. Also, the
I
main
was
character's
working on a
dumb
production
as
of She Kills
so
Monsters
dumb.
one time. One of the actors needed help attached his dismembered arms. Whole nother story, don't worry about it.
Okay.
So I was helping him put them on, when one of the hands fell off of the arm. So I looked at him and said, "Need a hand with that?"
I hope you found it funny. I die in that one because I fart for some monsters would absolutely get me. Like here's the thing with A Quiet Place. Now we're gonna get into Honey's hot takes section, so be aware. If you are in a world like that, I'm so sorry. But if you have kids in a world like that, you are not thinking about the kids' well-being. Because they will have like no education, no social skills. They will not be able to function well. And something that a lot of people don't want to admit is like, what are they going to do when they get to the age where they start thinking about romance and there is no one but their family around? It is really irresponsible. Like, it's the kids that were already there, that's fine. Like, what you gonna do? You know, the kids are already here. But the couple in the story, after everything falls apart, go, let's have another one. And it's just like,
Luckily, I
what?
was pretty handy with those kinds of props. But in the middle of a show, even I had my hands full dealing with it. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I got it all fixed just in time for him to go on stage and get disarmed.
Disarmed. But yeah, with the Quiet Place, the other thing is like, they have to be so quiet that they walk barefoot on a sand path they've made for themselves. But a car rolling down a gravel road doesn't grab any of the monsters' attention. It's just like, guys, please, please, the logic, make it work, make it make more sense. The thing that bugs me about the Quiet Place is that soundproofing is, yeah, yes. Oh, okay, we're almost getting through this one flower. It's so silly. Plus, the cars are loud, like the engine loud. Yep, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The other thing was like, there's still, yeah, there's some in here. Oh my gosh, there's so many. The other thing was like, spoilers if you haven't seen it, I guess, because it spoils the end. The dad sacrifices himself by screaming to draw attention away from his kids so he will die and they can escape. Um, Homie, you could have just thrown a rock far away. Like, I know when you're panicked in a situation, it's hard to think, but like he had enough time to like sign that he loved his daughter very slowly and dramatically, and then screamed, and it was like, dude, you absolutely could have, you absolutely could have made it. Like it was not hopeless there. The movie just didn't. Yeah, the movie just did not work. And there's a lot of good and cool stuff. Like the idea that like ASL was so necessary in the film is very, very cool. I like seeing that. It's a concept that I haven't really seen. But the monster designs didn't really make sense. Because here's the thing. Some things that like, well, then again, maybe that wouldn't work. But like, yeah, there's a lot of questions I have there. There we go. One can with pebble hanging from a cliff will wipe out those ghouls. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Like there are really efficient ways to potentially make things work better and survive. There's also a thing like, so if y'all don't know, there's a thing called noise cannons. It is what the government uses to disrupt protests. The The thing's heads explode if there's something that's too loud. Why why wouldn't people go, "Hey, this thing is really sensitive to sound. What happens if we just blast music in its ears?" Like, there's so many questions I have and things that don't make sense in there. I live several hundred meters from the roads as well. I don't know if aliens have this ability, but there are times when I could feel the cars through vibrations of the ground. Yep, there's that too. I don't know how sensitive they are. Like the monster designs were interesting, but the ways to beat them I feel was not properly executed. But like that's okay. That's just my opinions. There are other good aspects to the film, I think. I'm just trying to remember them. You can literally end their asses with the power of music. Yeah, you could have actually had like the My Little Pony defeat them with music ending if you really wanted to. So many seeds. There's so many seeds. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's one flower. Let's see if the other ones have them. I doubt it, but you never know. Just kidding. This one does have it. I was not expecting this many seeds to actually exist in the flowers. I was like, oh, it'll only be a couple. The sunflowers weren't pollinated. They were. I just didn't see the seeds. So, huh. The AU and the military use dubstep. If it works, baby. If I just rub it really hard, maybe the sunflower seeds will come. Oh, it actually works, actually. One sec. Oh my gosh, they're actually, like, coming out of it. It works. Vigorous rubbing works. The monster from A Quiet Place would not survive a day in New York City. No, it would not. It would not. Look at that. There's so many seeds. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look at those. Look at these seeds. Look at that. There's so many in there. Any one of them could have gone to a rail yard and killed them all with a train whistle. Yep. Foghorn, train whistle. I don't know. There's so many things. What flowers are they? These are sunflowers. If it can be brought down to my knees when a fellow coworker accidentally blew the horn on top of a locomotive, I myself was working on top of 10 feet away from, by the way. I'm sure some sound-sensitive creatures can be crippled easily. Yep. Absolutely. There's so many. Okay, so these flowers absolutely did get pollinated. Way more than I thought they did. Maybe will I even get time to get to the cilantro? Or am I just gonna be doing flowers the whole time? Do you know what? Just forget about it? No, I don't. You got some hardworking pollinators in your garden, I guess. I guess so. Way more than I expected, honestly. Like, look at that. Look at that pile of seeds. From this flower. This one alone. And I'm not even done. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to watch Frankenstein when it comes out. I want to see if it comes in the theaters near my place. I don't know. It might, but it might not. There's so many. Come on. Come on. Honey, how long do you plan to stream for? Usual 3-ish hours this morning. You know, maybe a little more, depending on how it goes, but I do gotta eat lunch. And it is 11 right now, basically. But the seeds? How many seeds? I don't know. I'm not counting them. But, like, look at that. There's so many. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, these are sunflower seeds.
Today at my local grocery store, they were playing the 80s I Bless the Rains Down in Africa song, which is now ruthlessly stuck in my head. At least they had good bread, so it wasn't a total loss.
Ah! I'm inundated with puns. This whole stream is just puns. Oh my gosh, there's so many. So many puns. So many seeds. Okay, I think this one's good. I think this one's done. Okay, let's clip it. Put that in there. Does this one have seeds? Okay, no, this one was too small to have seeds. Okay. You can go over there. Look at this! Look at this! Chat will be the death of me. It's self-inflicted at this point. Chat's doing it to themselves. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at all of these seeds. Focus. Focus. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Look at how many seeds. That's from that one small flower. That is so many seeds. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we're gonna start filtering them. How am I gonna filter these? You know what? I'm gonna see if this technique works. Open finger cracks a little bit. I mean, it's kind of working. I'm kind of getting them stuck to my hand. So maybe that's good? 40% of that looks viable? Yeah, a good chunk of this looks really good. Maybe I'll go, maybe next spring I'll just go into the forest or something and just plant these seeds. Find a little sunny patch, see if they grow. Because sunflowers need so much sun. Like, I gave them as much sun as I could, and even then they only grew like 2 feet. Can I eat them? I don't know if you can eat these ones. They're a little small. Like, I don't think you would get really much out of the seeds, but maybe. Maybe you could. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Okay, like, look at how much is stuck to my hand. So maybe this is the best way to do it right now, is just put all of those in there. I'm wiping it off on my side. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh my gosh. Okay. Chat, we have dinner. We are hunting and gathering seeds for dinner. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay.
Honey retreats into the forest and fulfills her dream to become a witch of the woods.
I will one day. Not today. Lost Year, thanks for the posture check. And Chip for thank you for the ear wiggles. Oh. Mr. Max, why do I feel like I said something wrong? No, you didn't. You're alright. It's just these ones are a little too small to cook. So you're not really going to get much seed out of them, honestly. My YouTube playlist paused. No. Let me grab the music. There we go. Oh, Johnny, thanks for the hydrate. Take a little sippy. Okay.
A microphone walks up to a camera. Mike says, "Cam, We gotta talk. None of your profiles are getting done. Work is piling up. The camera says I know, it's just that I can't focus.
Oh my god. Ah! Suffering. Suffering. Is that what this is now? Uh, okay, this is fine. This is fine. My hands are covered in petals. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Zooch, please. Zooch. Zooch. I thought we were friends. Zooch. Ah. Honestly, though, my friends would do this to me. This is something my friends would do. Okay. We're almost there. No, we're not. Oh my gosh, look down here. Time to send that camera to Aperture Science. This is seed harvesting. I'm finishing this seed handful, and then I'm doing the cilantro. The cilantro is bound to be easier. So the 40 years of seed harvesting. How do people do it? I'm an amateur at this. Like, I'm not doing this the right way, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this. I don't know how people are supposed to seed harvest. I'm just guessing at this point. Because a lot of the times when I ask people who have really good gardens, like, how do you start gardening? They're just like, just start. And I'm like, what do you mean, just start? What do you mean? I just assume it was a sieve. Maybe a sieve.
I don't normally tell dad jokes, but when I do, he laughs.
That's a pretty good one, actually. That's a pretty good one. Okay. Okay. I see. I approve of that one. I'm getting the ones that have fallen off the paper. We're going by hand. We're figuring this out. Sorry, my brain just went into focus.
A streamer reaches his highest viewership ever while playing a climbing video game and screaming louder than his mic could handle. It's peak content.
It would be peak. It would be peak, wouldn't it? There we go. There we go. Okay. Little seeds.
This is simply the greatest blush. Just look at M.
Greatest blush. Thank you, Arcatby. I keep forgetting that I'm like, this is a plush stream. I have to remind y'all that the plush is only available for the next 14 days. So go ahead and grab it. Exclamation point plush. Got 14 days left. Tiny adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. There's petals everywhere. They're all over my chair. It's gonna be built into my office. Ah! I smacked my hand. Don't worry about it. Oh, I have a diver in my fish tank, and then one of the snails is riding on his back. Oh, that sounds so cute. What the heck? Okay, we're taking a break from the flowers. A break from the flowers now. Cilantro, get over here. Okay.
Honey, what did they call the sunflower that run away? The runflower.
Okay, that's pretty cute. That's kind of cute, actually. All right. New jar. New jar. Get over here, cilantro. Oh my gosh, cilantro's a mess. Cilantro's... I'll show y'all. Cilantro is a mess. I put it in this jar. Or not this jar, this bowl. Okay. Here's one. This is cilantro. Look at this. Beautiful. Round little pods. This is what cilantro looks like. And this is where it's going. That's it. That's what we're doing. We are picking cilantro and putting it in there. It's better fresh. Yeah, I've let these dry out. Yeah, this is coriander seed. So you can actually eat this. You can also plant it. This is just the stream. Picking seeds and listening to music. This is only one branch. Ho ho, we have more. What did cilantro ever do to you? First off, every time I say cilantro, my friend goes, what? 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 Say it again? And I'll be like, cilantro, cilantro, cilantro. Cilantro is the fancy way of saying it. It's cilantro. Bye, Mr. Max. Take it easy. It's cilantro. Like, what's wrong with the way I say it? It's fine. I say it fine. So my whole family says it. They say cilantro like me. Cilantro. 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 People are funny. Gotta actually get up and look like I have this together. Gonna see if my brother wants to join me walking
What do
the dog.
baseball and cakes
Ooh.
have in common? They both need a good batter.
It's okay, I just need to compose myself. I need to compose myself before I commit murder, you know? It's fine. Well, let's talk of soap. I mean, I guess it has a bit of a soap taste, but it's not the worst, yeah? It could always be worse. I swear I've started saying it the word way thanks to how much we've talked about it. We've talked about cilantro a lot. Mostly because, yeah, apparently I say it funny. Talk to the family. There we go. Be chaotic and call it coriander. I could just call it coriander. Mature coriander. Look at how big these are. Looks so cool. I love plants. I love nature. They're great. Nature is beautiful and wonderful, and I wish to learn more about it. I wish to marvel at the wonders of the world. And by that I mean farming and growing plants. Traveling's fun. I do like it, but I want to marvel at the everyday things, the mundane things that I put into my life, like plants and food. Okay. Coriander is much faster to grab, actually. We might actually get through all the coriander this stream. Who knows? Sorry, I grabbed a whole bunch. Call it cylinder or coriandro. 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 Man, look at, they're so cool. They're so pretty. I love that seeds look different. They don't always look different, but these ones look so different. You can tell this is cilantro. Coriander, sorry. Depends a lot on whether you've got the mutation that makes cilantro taste good. I think I have the soap one, but it's like an acquired taste. So it's not like the worst. As opposed to immature, perhaps childish coriander. Ooh. That's what I'll call cilantro. Childish coriander. Baby coriander. I have such an urge to create things. It is kind of insane. Like I have the drive to create so many things, but then when I actually sit down to do it, they don't happen the way I want to right now. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get around that, baby. I'm working on it. I'm learning about my process and how it works. Whew. Cleansing soap. You cleanse your tongue with this taste of soap. Here's the thing. I don't think soap tastes like soap, though. Yeah? Like, or the cilantro tastes like soap. Because has anyone actually eaten soap? Have y'all actually taken a bite out of soap? It's different. Cilantro tastes like the smell of soap, not like actual soap. But maybe that's just
I
me.
mean no disrespect when I am saying this, but you were literally the first person that I have ever met that pronounces it as cilantro.
Nuh-uh, Mac. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Dang it. What do you mean? Oh, that one fell. There you go. I put it back. Tastes like Dawn dish detergent. How many of y'all are eating dish detergent? Be honest. Be honest. How many of y'all are actually eating soap? Does it taste like soap or the smell of soap? There is a difference. Like the taste of coffee is different than the smell of coffee. Gotta agree with him. No. Cilantro does have that kind of floral soapy note, but it grew on me. Yeah, it kind of grew on me too. Trees get by mistake. How do you eat soap by mistake? Genuinely. Not like a Subaru's judgment thing, but I'm curious to how it turned out to be a mistake. My parents would wash my mouth out with soap when I cursed as a kid. So, oh, so you had the old school parents. I know because my cousins have old school parents. My mom is not an old school parent. Neither is my dad. My cousins, they get the old school treatment, which I do not envy them for, honestly. Sounds kind of awful. Is this one doesn't have any. Okay, I'll pause it. There we go. Bad dishwater. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You say that as though 90% of the taste wasn't smell. You know what? You got me there. If you hold coriander at an angle, it's cilantro. Alright, Captain Joe Jingles. Coming in strong with the jokes. I see. Appreciate the humor. There we go. Look at that. I got my own coriander. We are over halfway through. Cilantro is easier to gather, honestly. They're much easier to gather. These puns, while good, are gonna make my head explode. Oh, don't worry. I've had to pause to make sure that they don't kill me outright. You know? Take a little breather. When's the new season of Severance coming out? Is there an announce date? Put that back. There we go. Honey, do you think you could toast the coriander and use them in a pepper grinder like peppercorns? Probably, yeah. I don't know if they would
And
go on
that's why
top
they
of
call it
things.
the killing joke.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at these. It's a lot of them.
Why do flowers drive so fast? Because they put the pedal to the metal.
Come on! Heck of a successful harvest. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm not even fully done. We got a little bit. There we go. There we go. You ever gonna play a Pokemon game on channel? Probably not. No. Cause I have tried playing Pokemon by myself. I lose interest so quickly. Turn-based games are not my forte. I am not particularly interested in them. We got green fingers after working with all these plants.
Honey, you should have
Maybe.
known. You gave us this power. And now you reap what you have sown.
I've sown cilantro. Not this. Not this. I didn't want this. What's up, Skooma? How's it going? I am suffering, but that's okay. Are we all? Uh, uh, so many seeds. So much coriander. So much coriander. I wonder if I'm still gonna be feeling like this in the future. Like, or if I'll come to appreciate the smaller things like this, you know? Where it's like, this is tedious. It takes so much time, but it's just like, maybe I'll appreciate that later when I get older.
What's a rogue's favorite type of armor? Hide.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yep, okay. What's everyone's plans for the fall? My plans? Work. Babysit my nephew. Maybe have a friend over. I was hanging out with my friend the other day and we were talking about making soup dumplings. And so I was like, you know what? Let's try that. Come sleep over at my place. Let's do that. Let me find a time, you know? I think this year has been me learning what it means to reach out to people. And I'm still learning, so it's probably going to be a 2026 lesson too. But I'm learning. I'm happy for it. I also don't
Honey
enjoy turn-based
Goblin,
games too
I
much.
choose you. Yeet.
Thank you. Thank you for choosing me. I want to make. I want to try making animated pilot. But here's the problem I've run into with that. I don't have the budget or the time to really do that, unfortunately. But I also wonder, it's just like, does the story I want to tell fit into what people are looking for? Or should I do it anyways, you know? There's a lot of like wanting to do it in me.
What's a tiefling cleric's favorite curse? Holy hell.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah. You're finding mushrooms, Mango? Wish my stated seasons just gets wetter and windier. Oh no. Glad you're finding mushrooms. Can't wait to go apple picking. Ooh, apple picking would be lovely, yeah. Cause like what are y'all's Halloween plans? I know it's about at least a month in advance, but like what are y'all's plans for Halloween? Don't have plans for Halloween? Me neither. I might go see if I can find a haunted house to go to. I used to be really scared easily, but I don't know if I still am. It might be good to see how scared I get, you know? Almost there with the coriander. Oh no, I dropped some. Oh no, that's fine. This one, oh wait, no, it does have seeds. Grab it. Did I get it? No, I dropped it. Dang it. No, it's stuck on a wire. Ah! Okay, good. Got it. Whew. Okay. Oh, Artie, what's your Halloween costume? I go to a nearby nature preserve. Ooh. May try to convince my situationship to go to a haunted house with me, but she may want to go to some rave in New York. Oh, okay. Hopefully your situationship works out. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good luck. Love is hard, but I hope it works out for you. I might try. No plans, but now I always dress and have a solid costume. Had to dress up as a hobbit for my cousin's wedding last year. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, I'm trying to decide what I want to dress up as. Whenever I run out of ideas, I'm like, I'll be a witch. Um, or I'll do something like a full face paint get up. That tends to be pretty fun. But this year, my nephew is finally old enough to understand trick-or-treating, like at least going out and walking around and getting candy. And so I'm like, okay, do I want to do like a group costume with my nephew? So I'm trying to think of what good group costumes we could do with him. He's almost 2, so he's old enough to walk around and hold a bucket. We want to celebrate Halloween with Neffy. He's probably only gonna be able to walk around for like an hour before he's probably gonna lose interest. Maybe even sooner than that. So if we drive around, maybe it'll work, but he's got little short legs. He's got little legs, you know? What's he gonna do? Walk really, really far distances? He cannot. He's too tiny for that. Alright, last batch of cilantro. That'd be so cute. Do one of those favorite animes, like a mini Toro. True. He's only like he's less than 2 years old. So he probably wouldn't have a favorite anime. He doesn't really even have a favorite show. He likes Ponyo. So maybe like if we dress up as like the characters from Ponyo, he might like that. It'd be cool if you could dress up in a Mandalorian cosplay. Ooh. Be a plush, commit to the bit. Ooh, true. Could be a little plush. My sister's going like, maybe I'll just get him like an animal onesie. And I'm like, that honestly could work. Then he could have pajamas too, especially for winter. So that could be an easy solution. Hmm. Pond would be cute. Yeah. I guess he would be the fish. We could make him a little goldfish. That could be adorable. There we are. There's all the coriander. Ta-da! Look at it. That's a good chunk of coriander, honestly. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Got through a good chunk of them. Let's get the next jar out. I have another one of these. We're gonna do carrots. All right. Let me grab the carrots behind me. I stepped on my headphones. No! Come on! It's stuck on my chair. Alright, here we go. Carrots time. This is what carrots look like. There we are. This is carrot seed. This is what it looks like. So carrot seeds, when a carrot bolts, it grows too fast, and it starts to produce Queen Anne's lace-looking flowers, which are then pollinated and then dry up and turn into this. So it's really cool. It's really beautiful. It is probably gonna have to be the standard technique that I use for dill, which is just like grab one stalk at a time and rub it. So we'll see how far I get with that before I need to switch it up, you know. Like these ones, this is what it looks like when it pollinates. This is what it looks like when it doesn't. There are no seeds on this. Sorry. There you go. There are no seeds on this. There's just like the remnants of flowers. These have seeds. Always wonder where they store seeds. So the fun thing is seeds a lot of the times come from, like, look at all this pollen. You can't really see it that well. But like if you shake these out, there's just pollen. This is what the flower looks like when it's dried up. This does not really have any seeds on it, or nothing, none of the seeds that are big enough for me to harvest. These ones are like on the edge of what is probably large enough to harvest, but yeah. These ones are nice and big. We can harvest these. It's crazy. I've never in my life actually seen carrot flowers, let alone seeds. They're really cool. Like, genuinely, I feel like we need more education around seeds and harvest and like how our food works, because I feel like that is something that is not taught enough. Like, look at that. That's how small it is. They're kind of like hairy. And that's what it looks like. So that's what it looks like when I grew it. These are ones that I've grown. I'll show you what the ones look like. Oh, hey, there's my headband. Here are ones that I bought. I bought these just from a hardware store. This is what they look like from the hardware store. So they look almost like dill. So this is what they look like here, and this is what I have grown. It's way hairier and lighter and bigger than these. But yeah, this is what carrot seeds look like. That's what it looks like when the ones I've grown, which are a lot hairier. These ones have probably had their little hairs rubbed off because they've been in a container for a long time. But yeah, it is fascinating. I have so many seeds still. Like, I did not use all of the seeds I bought because they, turns out, they grow really, really quickly and very numerously without really having to do anything. Hi, Sap. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Whew. All right. We'll do a little bit of harvesting carrot seeds. I'll put that in there. Put these into a little container for now. There we go. Look at that. Look at this. Are you seeding the plushies? No, I am not, as far as you know. Because, like, look at this.
100,000 carat idea.
Look at this. Could I put seeds on this? No, where would I hide them? Where would I hide the seeds on this? Where would I put them? Plush spotted. There we go. But like, look at this. So many seeds. So many seeds. And they're all so fuzzy. They're all incredibly fuzzy. I don't know if that's normal, but I'm assuming it's normal. In they go. They smell a little bit, but not as strongly as the cilantro or the dill. Eat. Jasper, thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. A little hydrate. You can show the difference between the prototype and the final design of the plush. I can. So interestingly, the way it worked is that is the prototype, and it was also the final plush. Ooh, you got a cast iron cauldron. Nice, Johnny. Have a good time making soup. So this is the both the prototype and the final product. How it works is you do the design on paper, and then you do approvals and changes until you get it as close to correct as you want on paper, and then they send you the first plush.
I'm so normal about my first ever purchased plush from honey_goblin, can't you tell?
Eevee! I'm glad, Johnny. I'm glad. Actually, while we're at it, and while I'm cleaning up my desk, let me show y'all the little trailer for those of you who haven't seen it yet. I worked hard on it. Ta-da! I worked on that. I made it, and Zooch did the music. Oh my gosh, there's so much pollen here. That's all pollen. And tiny flower
How
petals.
do you make a waterbed bouncier? Fill it with spring water.
I'm calm and composed. I'm chill and composed and not violent. Anyway, let's grab more carrot seeds. I'm just pulling them off and putting them in now. Jeff, I come back and this is hit with the pun immediately. It has been non-stop since you left, Jeff. Like, it did not get better. It's still pun central here. Sometimes the ability for chat to speak is truly a curse. 'Tis truly a curse. I don't know how Zentreya does it. Hey, you don't have green skin? Not right now. Not right now. How do you know I haven't stolen a flesh suit, though? Hmm? Hmm? I've never seen carrot seeds before. They're really cool. They look like little fuzzy
What's invisible and
curved
smells like
seeds.
carrots? Bunny arts.
Bunny art? Ah, I see. Spelling issue. Johnny, my immersion! No! My immersion! Can't believe VTubers aren't real. Jeez. Jeez. What am I gonna do with this information? Look at these. They're neat. They're like kind of fuzzy. What do you mean you're not a goblin? I am. Don't worry. Just not when I'm on camera. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's so many seeds. Give me Shiena walking top and Gub plushed unsubbed. Schrodinger's goblin, exactly. I'm only a goblin when people aren't looking at me. Alright. We're getting pretty far. There's so many seeds here. Because they're spiky, they kind of like push each other up, so it looks like there's more than there actually is. They're fuzzy seeds. You are in possession of an unregistered flesh suit. Surrender now. No, you can't prove anything. You cannot prove it. Nuh-uh. I guess colorblind? Her hands are literally green. Thank you. Thank you. Someone gets it. Someone understands it. Thank you, Zism. Honey's both a goblin and not a goblin. You can't tell which one she is until you observe her. Even when you're observing. You'll never know.
I mean, she's got green fingers, Honey Gobber is.
Green fingers? I got a green thumb. For specifically growing, like, herbs. I've been pretty good at growing herbs. So far, growing carrots has been fine. I did not put enough sand into the dirt mixture, though, so the carrots are a little stunted. Turns out they need more sand than I thought. So, we learning. Not bad. Living on in my veins. It's bad, bad blood. Before I forget, when going out into the wild looking for carrots, be sure not to confuse a carrot plant with hemlock. They look similar, but hemlock has red splotches on
My
the stem.
sister's wedding was so emotional. Even the cake was in tears.
Ah! Sorry, I had to let it out a little bit, otherwise I'd explode. It happens. Don't worry. La 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 la, bad, bad blood. Living on in my veins. I changed. I don't. That's bad blood. Learning with Honey Goblin. Today we're going to learn about quantum physics. If only I knew enough quantum physics. Carrots require sand. Yes, they do. So some plants require soil with more drainage, less drainage, and some require sand. That's one that I didn't really consider. Because I really didn't think much could grow in sand, but I guess looking back now, there are plants that absolutely grow in sand, so that makes sense. Really do love watching harvesting, though. I didn't know some of these plants had seeds, let alone what they looked like. Feels like every stream, both Honey and Chat, add to my general knowledge. We do learn. I like learning. I think that's the best part, you know? The urge to learn is so important. Quantum physics are actually super easy once you accept that it all might as well be true and make sense. Yeah, I mean, I guess. There we go. This jar is almost full, actually. Uh-oh. I was not expecting to fill this jar so quickly.
To the chatter who said they distrusted stairs yesterday, I distrust elevators. I am taking steps to avoid them. Okay, I'm out of jokes.
Thank you, Snail Space. That's a good one. Alright. That's one branch of carrot seeds. And it has basically filled this up. Carrot seeds. If I shake them a lot, maybe all the fuzz will come off. And there'll be more space. Alright. Got a bunch of sunflower seeds. Got a bunch of carrot seeds. Got a bunch of coriander. What else we got? We got more dill. That's so much. That's so many seeds. Sure, I'm shaking. Pretend that's the pun jokers. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Back to work we go. Everyone bully Honey with love and more bad jokes. Ah! When you're out of jokes, remember you'll still have your inbox and the out of circulation ones as well. An Daft Punk concert in Fortnite with friends with Honey. Can't stay. That's okay, Banjo. Have fun. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream in about 15-ish because I am getting hungry. Ugh. And so much small, minute handwork is not good for my arms. So I want to make sure that I rest properly. That's a lot of dills you made. Yep, that's a lot of dill. We have dill, sunflowers, carrot seeds, coriander. And I'm not even done. I have so much dill and so much carrots, and I haven't even gotten to like these sunflowers over here. There's so much. There's so much. I don't even know if I can harvest all of these. Like there's so much. Oh, look at these carrots.
Honey makes everything a bright and honey day.
Thank you, Manny Pikachu. Got a whole garden going. I do got a garden going. I had a garden going a while back. That's why I'm harvesting seeds now, and I am overflowing with them. Here's the other thing that I have to learn. This is why I'm testing it. I don't know how viable all these seeds are. So what I'm going to do is next season I'm going to try planting these and see how it works. Because here's the tricky thing with growing crops and seeds. Sometimes seeds are made in a particular way that make them infertile after the first planting. I have no idea if these seeds are going to be fertile. And so that's kind of what I'm testing. There's so much dust. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there's a huge thing with when you grow crops is depending on the patent of the seed.
The art of the dill.
The art of the dill. The seeds may not be fertile after the first planting. So that means that when farmers grow particular crops, sometimes instead of being able to resow the seeds that grow, they have to continue to buy the patented crops and seeds from a particular company. And so if you grow those crops and don't use them for profit, the company will come down on you. Like it's a dystopian sort of situation where you can patent seeds. Yeah, blame a Santa for that, really. But yes, so I'm not sure if all of these seeds will be viable. I'm assuming the ones I got from the library are. So most likely the coriander will be fine, the dill will be fine, but the sunflowers and the carrots, these two, are from seeds that I bought from like a Home Depot. So no idea if they're going to be viable second round, but I'm going to be testing. So breeding your own plants is better? Yes, exactly. I'm gonna test and see how viable these are for like two-ish rounds, hopefully. And if they're not, that's fine. Hate patents. Agriculture should be nearly self-sufficient. Agriculture should be, honestly, in my opinion, completely covered by the government because people need to eat. It is a need. Honey keeps doctor away. A lot of crops have sterile seeds nowadays. Yep, absolutely do, and it's frustrating. But yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow as well. So if you weren't able to hang out today, I'll see you tomorrow too. That's okay. Should be completely agreed 100%. We kind of depend on these. Yes. I had a fun world building device in fantasy settings. Cooking. Ooh. Yes. You can have old recipes lost to time only a dragon or elf that lived at the time would know. Maybe there's some funny things about how the seasonings have evolved. Sometimes, like when I made it, I used elderwood leaves, but today equivalent is a bay leaf. Plants change based on how we breed them and how we grow them. So you're going to get different flavors all the time. Consistency is kind of an illusion to a certain extent. 9 a.m. PC tomorrow? Yeah. Gonna be a short stream tomorrow. We're just gonna take it easy, maybe play a little game, and relax and take it easy. We're dealing with a lot of problems in the UK without our farmers. Government keeps trying to tax them into oblivion, probably to buy them out for privatizing. That's bad. Oh boy. Sauna bath. On the other hand, farmers with deals of infertile seeds usually have a guarantee for harvest for them, the company. If the seeds don't grow, the company is enforced to compensate for the farmer. Interesting. Did not know that. But yeah. The apple you eat today is not even the same apple the ones 40 years ago. Yep. Absolutely. It's different. It has been changed. Apple trees don't even grow the same apples over 2 harvests. Yep. Absolutely different fruit entirely. QM isn't incomprehensible. Oh, quantum mechanics isn't incomprehensible. Mathematically, it's just linear algebra. The issue is the interpretation of what the formal math and experimental results actually mean IRL. There are many mutually exclusive interpretations of the observation which make identical predictions. Relational, superdeterminism, TSV, FV, MWI, von Neumann, transactional. There's so many and I'm already lost. They can't be tested against each other. That's why what's actually meant by no one understands quantum mechanics, the practical aspect is understood very well. Oh. Aren't most apples grown via grafting? I don't know, actually. You'd have to talk to someone who owns an orchard. Because they would probably know better than me. But the fun thing is, like, yes, you can graft things onto other trees, which is really, really neat. The fact that you can graft a tree onto another tree is really cool. 5 words in, I got lost? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Don't worry, it wasn't just you. If you want to see what fruits used to look like, look at some Renaissance era paintings. Apples and watermelons are very different from what they naturally were. I think, didn't apples in America, weren't they like crab apples for the longest time? Whew. Let me stretch real quick. Ah. Wait, what crab apples? Do y'all not know crab apples? I keep banging the camera. Jeez. But yeah, crab apples were the most common thing in the States. Like, when we were planting fruit trees, a lot of the times the fruit that would come there was crab apples. So cider was really big. As far as I understood. But like the sweet apples we know, I don't think were as common back then. But yeah, crab apple trees are really common. Botany is beyond fascinating. There's so much to learn and apply there. It's mind-blowing. Yes, absolutely. I wanna learn so much, and I wanna have enough space to grow my own vegetables. I wanna try it. I think it would be neat. Ton of crabapple trees. Yeah, you will kind of find them almost everywhere if you look hard enough. Not necessarily in cities, but like outside of cities, when there's just like apples on the side of the road, they're probably gonna be crab apples. They're great. Lemons are mutants. So we actually crossed a citron tree, I think, with a different fruit and ended up with lemons. So we literally made lemons. You can have an apple, pear, peach, lemon tree. Yep. So one of the things that you have to watch out for if you have a orchard is that it doesn't cross-pollinate with different fruits, because then that changes the fruit itself. And so it's really, really fascinating that you can make a mix between like lemons and apples, or oranges and I think strawberries, but I might be mistaken on that one. Life didn't give us lemons, we made them. He bred citrus for a while. Ooh. You're harvesting wildflower seeds? No, I was harvesting cilantro. Sorry, yes, cilantro, carrots, dill, and sunflower seeds. So, a lot of seeds. A lot of seeds, baby. Strawberries are a bush. Oh, okay, maybe I'm mistaken then. God never gave us lemons. We invented them all ourselves. Mm-hmm. We did indeed. Also, how you doing, Tea Love and Firebender? I hope you're doing well. Citron and bitter orange is lemon. Oh, okay, so it's a bitter orange. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's an orange, but isn't that a citron? No, that's different. If you find a crab apple tree in the middle of a forest instead of an orchard, is it a hermit crab apple tree? Maybe. Look out, world, I'm gonna give us cocoa nanas. I wonder if you can mix that. My dream was to make an unholy abomination via crossing an Australian finger lime and a pomelo. Ooh. Aren't those called like Buddha fingers? But I guess if it's Australia, maybe it's not called Buddha fingers. Maybe called something different. Made most of the stuff we eat. Cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, kale, and a bunch of others that are basically the same plant. Ah, okay. Table multi-boxing streams? Nice. Good for you. Good for you. I won't let it burn out. Most hybrids can't really reproduce. They all end up being infertile by my recollection. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's kind of neat. Ugh. Let me just stretch real quick. I'm just making sure that the person I'm planning on raiding is not going to be ending stream. Raise thy boat out. An hopeless romance. Fade like a ghost.
Do you know why a chicken coop has 2 doors? If it had
Why?
4, it would be a chicken sedan.
Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, let's see who's up. You breed orchids? Ooh, that's cool. Alrighty. My psyche can only take so many more jokes, so many more puns. I can feel myself disintegrating. So, let's go visit someone. Let's go say hi. I will be streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. PDT or noon EST. So basically the same time as today. We're going to be taking it real easy. Going to be a short stream and just chill. You came just in time for me to wrap up stream plug there. You take it easy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's go visit Goblin J. I think that's a good one. Yeah. So many seeds. So many seeds. But yeah, we're gonna go visit Goblin J, take it easy. Goblin J is doing a partner push right now, just chilling, taking it easy. I think a calm, chill stream would be good. I like the model. Cool to look at. But yeah, I'm also feeling myself get hungry. Oh, once again, if you would like to get a honey plush, you have 15 days. So order now before it's gone forever. Exclamation point plush. I will see y'all so soon. We're gonna chill and take it easy, and I'm gonna take something for this headache that I am starting to get. I can't believe I forgot to turn on the music, so I've been listening to music and y'all have heard nothing for the past little while. But yeah, I will see y'all soon. Y'all go to work, have a good time on the weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. So be good, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon, okay? But as how did that happen? I forgot to press a button. Honestly, the puns enraged me so much I was blinded. And I forgot to turn it back on. That's on me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Be good to yourselves. I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming to Seed Harvest today. We did good. We did very good. Bye-bye.